Hey y'all. So if you haven't watched my seed starting mix and how to start seeds for a garden video, make sure you check that out. I'm back now for part 2. So in the first video I showed you all how I had the little pods or cells, whatever you want to call them, but you know, the containers where you're going to start your seeds. I showed you all how I prepared the seed starting mix so that I could I hope you all can hear me clearly. I actually have my cell phone sitting inside one of the bigger containers, so hopefully you all can hear me. Okay, so now the one I showed you all earlier, it could hold 18, and I prepared 9 seed starters on the live, so I finished up the other 9, and so now that one is all set and ready. And so now I took the one that I showed you all that had 32. I'm gonna lift it up so you all can see it. And now I'm about to put the seeds in those. Okay. This one, as I showed you all, it actually comes with a clear dome that I'm going to put over it after I have all of my seeds, and that's going to help with the germination process. So I'm going to plant some Swiss Chard, organic fairy morse, and just like I shared with you all in the first video, these are what the seeds look like, if you all can see them. Swiss Chard seeds. You don't want to just put one seed in each of the containers because, you know, you don't know if that one seed is going to germinate. So this is what it looks like. Okay. And I'm just going to take seed. You want to come in? Okay, hold on just a minute, y'all. Okay. Go ahead.
Termites.
They're not termites. Go ahead. They're just probably flying. Here.
Is that all bug spray?
They're probably just little flying bugs, not termites. All right, now you're good. Okay. So again, I'm taking the Swiss Chard seeds. Now with this particular Swiss Chard, says when plants are 7 inches tall, cut outer leaves at soil level with sharp knife. Harvest will continue all season if inside leaves are permitted to grow. Alright, so I'm just gonna put maybe 2 or 3. right, hello to everyone tuned in now watching live. Just getting some seeds started so that I can eventually transplant them and put them in another container. You all let me know, have you all planted anything for your spring garden? Let me know. I said I was not going to let another day go by without doing this, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I, did take time and make time to do this today. You all let me know. Can you all hear me clearly? Let me know if you all are able to hear me. And then check this out, y'all. So at the end is when I usually water them. But, you don't have to, it's good to have, I have one of those, I don't even know what it's called. You know the name of something, but you can't think of it. The pitcher that you water. I don't know why I can't think of the I know I can't think of the name of it. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. But when you have something like seeds, all I did was just take a water bottle. When you have seed starters, just take a water bottle. You could take something like a pen and just poke a hole in the top. See how I did that? And then look how it's going to come out. See how it's going to do just like that. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, y'all. Then I'm going to take one of my labels. Are you all able to hear me clearly? Y'all let me know if you're able to hear me. Let's see if I can prop this up with something else. That way you all can kind of see better. Is that better? Let me know if you all can hear me. Okay. All right, so now I have my label. You coming in? Okay, wait. All right, hold on just a minute, y'all. All right, go ahead. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, so I have my labels, and again I showed these in the first video. So if you're tuning in for the first time, I want to say welcome. I'm Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV, and I want to invite you to subscribe to my YouTube channel. So you all know, with food shortages and everything that's going on, you all know I've been talking about, and trying to spread awareness about the fact that, we all need to be planting a home garden. So that is what I'm doing. I'm a little bit late getting this started, and like I shared with you all, in my particular area, I'm in the southeast United States, I shared with you all how, during the normal planting months, which is like, usually starting in March, you want to wait until after, the last frost. And y'all, do you know, in March in my area, like it was starting to warm up, but then it was getting cold again. It was really crazy. Um, so now I have so I said all that to say that that's why I'm getting a late start. So I have these bamboo labels. They come in a 24 pack. And I'm just going to write. Usually I just write the name of the fruit or vegetable. Again, this is Swiss chard. Okay, I usually buy organic seeds, organic, non-GMO. I don't want anything genetically modified. And so right now I'm planting Swiss chard. Okay, so I'm going to be planting several things, but right now I'm planting Swiss chard. Okay, so you can see this is the Swiss chard, large ribbed dark green. Okay, so I just planted 4 pods of those. Let me take one of them out so you can see it. This is what it looks like. And I already put the seed there. Okay, and then after this germinates and starts to grow, now some people with this particular pod, some people say that you can just take it and just put it in the ground, and this will break down and decompose with the garden soil. But I actually talked to someone who used these, and they were saying that they didn't really break down like they thought they would. And so I'm probably just gonna, once it grows and germinates, I'll just press it and carefully take it out, and I'll reuse these. Okay, because I will be doing the same thing as I'm getting started with my fall garden. Okay, so if you all have any questions in the chat, let me know. I'm gonna flip my camera down for just a moment. Give me just a second, y'all. You okay? All right. So let me know where you're tuned in from, and whether or not you actually have a home garden. So right now I'm planting Swiss chard. I have a lot of seeds right here. I don't know if I'll get to all of them today, but just to kind of let you all know some of the things that I have and plan on planting. Let me see. This is spinach. This is a lettuce blend. I brought some sunflowers, peppermint. This is basil, cilantro, okra. These are Blue Lake bush beans. Some garden beans, purple, royalty purple pod, melons, honeydew melon. This is a golden honey watermelon, crimson sweet watermelon, cantaloupe. This is red bell peppers. Plan on planting those. Jalapeno peppers. Okay, someone said tuning in from Southern California. Hello and welcome. We start planting around February here. Hold on, the comment went away. Okay, tuning in from Southern California. We start planting around February here. I love to see what everyone is growing. Yes, and that's the purpose of my channel, so that we can, so that I can not only share information, but that we can also, share with each other and, get some ideas. I also have some butternut squash. I actually have several videos. I do have several subscribers from Southern California, and I have been doing some coverage on the wildfires, the water shortages, water restrictions that you all are having there. So let me know, you know, how has the water restrictions affected your home gardening? Okay, this is squash. I have, this is a summer squash, early prolific straight neck, butternut squash. These are some cucumbers, zucchini squash. And even though I'm a few months late with this, I'm going to try to see if I can grow some corn. Okay, so really I'm outside of the growing period for corn, but I'm going to see what I can do, okay? All right, so I'm going to go ahead and, okay, so I just did Swiss chard. So I have my label. Normally, like I said, I have my marker, but I think I may have left it. So I'm just going to use a pen. And I usually just write what I planted, in this case Swiss chard, and the date. Okay. All right, so I did Swiss chard. And you know, I still have, I didn't plant all of the seeds that were in there. Swiss chard, it says, can be planted February through May and August through September. I know it's June. It's the first day of June, so I'm really getting these a little bit later. But I'm, you know, just saving some. You don't have to use all that's in the pack unless you want to. Okay, let's see. They are saying we can only water twice a week, but I'm not planning on letting my garden die in the summer heat. Right. The lawn can go, but not my veggies. Exactly. I'm telling you, you know, with the food shortages and everything that's going on, you know, we got to make sure that we can eat and feed our families. So you got to do what's best for you and your family. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and do cucumbers next. And again, if you're watching and you're tuning in for the first time, I want to invite you, I first want to say welcome and thank you for taking time out of your, what is it, y'all, Wednesday? Taking time out of your Wednesday to tune in with me, okay? All right, so cucumber seeds are a little bit bigger, as you can see. All right, so I'm going to plant these, and I usually do maybe 2 or 3. Again, we don't want to just plant one because we don't know if that one is going to germinate or not. What are you growing in your home garden? All right, so I'm going to show you what this looks like. Take it out carefully. Okay, so as you can see how the seeds are right there. All I'm going to do is just kind of take it with my finger, just cover it. Cucumbers are very easy to grow. What I learned earlier this year, I was growing cucumbers, and I don't think I got them in the ground fast enough. I'm not someone who, I claim to know all the answers. I'm learning as I go, and I'm doing research, but I think what happened was, I think I got them in the ground too late, and what happened is the frost came, and it pretty much killed all of my beautiful cucumber plants. Okay. Someone shared mostly growing tomatoes, peppers, some cucumber, beans, squash, and herbs. Yep, sound like we're growing a lot of the same things. What have you found to be most challenging, if anything, about gardening? One thing that I realized, and I've learned, is that you have to be, consistent with your watering. You don't want the soil to get, and I've made this mistake before by putting the seed straight in the ground instead of doing what I'm doing now. And what happened, well, the mistake I realized is that I put the seed straight in the ground, or in the container rather, and not watering consistently or on a consistent schedule. What happened is that pretty much the soil got very hot, and it pretty much destroyed the seeds to where they didn't even sprout up. Okay. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of these in the. I gotta hurry up because it's starting to get. It's still a little bit of light, but it's starting to get night here where I am. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that I can keep you updated, and we can share information. And so that I can share information with you about my gardening journey. Again, y'all, I have a whole playlist. I have over 160 videos right here on the channel covering information about food shortages, water shortages, news, current events, business information, finance information, and also videos to educate you and your family. So make sure you check those out. I'm going to go ahead because I got to, kind of go a little bit faster. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Take care. And thank you so much for watching Andrea Speaks TV.